Ancient Carthage, often referred to as the New City in the Punic language, stood as a testament to the heights of Semitic civilization in North Africa. Initially established as a settlement in present-day Tunisia around 814 BC by Phoenician colonists from Tyre, Carthage evolved into a city-state and eventually a formidable empire. This video delves into the rich history of Carthage, exploring its rise, dominance, and ultimate clash with the Roman Republic. Founded by the Phoenicians in the 9th century BC, Carthage flourished over the centuries, reaching its zenith in the 4th century BC as one of the world's largest metropolises. The city became the heart of the Carthaginian Empire, a significant power led by the Punic people who asserted their dominance over the western and central Mediterranean. Carthage's strategic location allowed it to control vast territories, including northwest Africa, southern and eastern Iberia, Sicily, Sardinia, Corsica, Malta, and the Balearic Archipelago. Carthage's success was not solely based on its military might, but also on its economic prowess. The city's extensive mercantile network stretched from West Asia to Northern Europe, facilitating the trade of commodities from across the ancient world. Boasting one of the largest and most powerful navies in the Mediterranean, Carthage secured its commercial empire with an army composed of diverse mercenaries and auxiliaries. These mercenaries would prove pivotal in Carthage's various wars, noticeably with the Greeks. The rivalry between Carthage and the Greeks, particularly the Syracusans, was characterized by centuries of political intrigue, military conflict, and competition for dominance in the Mediterranean region. Carthage and the Greek city-state of Syracuse, situated in Sicily, clashed over control of trade routes, territories, and influence across the Mediterranean. The rivalry reached its peak during the Sicilian Wars, which were a series of conflicts marked by strategic maneuvers, naval battles, and sieges. Syracuse, with its formidable navy and alliances with other Greek city-states, posed a significant challenge to Carthaginian expansionism. Despite victories on both sides, neither Carthage or Syracuse ever gained an advantage. However, the experience from these wars eventually allowed Carthage to subjugate much of the Western Mediterranean. Despite its cosmopolitan empire, Carthage retained a strong cultural identity rooted in its Canaanite heritage, specifically in the form of the local Punic variety. With an urban, commercial, and maritime-focused society, Carthage contributed notable innovations to the ancient world, such as cereal production, uncolored glass, the threshing board, and the Kothan harbor. Reflecting Phoenician traditions, Carthaginian society possessed an urban and commercial character, noteworthy for their commercial acumen, ambitious explorations, and a unique system of government that combined elements of democracy, oligarchy, and republicanism. Carthaginians established modern examples of checks and balances. As the dominant power in the Western Mediterranean, Carthage inevitably clashed with neighboring civilizations, including the Berbers of North Africa and the burgeoning Roman Republic. The Punic Wars were a series of 3 major conflicts between Rome and Carthage, spanning from 264 BC to 146 BC, fought primarily over control of trade routes, territories, and influence in the Western Mediterranean. The wars were marked by epic naval battles, sieges, and large-scale military campaigns. The First Punic War saw Rome emerge victorious, gaining control of Sicily, Corsica, and Sardinia. The Second Punic War is best remembered for the legendary Carthaginian general Hannibal's daring crossing of the Alps into Italy and his subsequent campaigns, which threatened Rome's very existence. Despite Hannibal's initial successes, Rome eventually prevailed, and imposing harsh terms in the Treaty of Zama. The Third Punic War resulted in the complete destruction of Carthage, solidifying Rome's dominance in the Western Mediterranean and reshaping the course of history. Although Carthage lay in ruins, and much of its history was destroyed, Rome later rebuilt the city, taking advantage of its location for trade. Despite its significant influence on ancient civilization, Carthage is most remembered for its protracted conflict with Rome. The destruction of Carthaginian texts after the Third Punic War has left much of its history to be gleaned from Roman and Greek sources, colored by the perspectives of the time. However, modern archaeological research has provided nuanced insights into Carthaginian civilization, challenging historical narratives and offering a more comprehensive understanding of this ancient powerhouse.